as someone who's a proud graduate of Ripon College. And I was like, well, you know what if one day I was fortunate enough to teach at Ripon College and I got to teach philosophy 101. And I said, well, you know what? I'll start with my 5 games for this year. Look, these are my picks because I put the time in. The Inquisitor, I don't care what anyone says. I don't think that got very good reviews. I didn't really watch other people's stuff because I'm like, this game looks awesome. Got it. Haven't put nearly enough time into it. Same with Space Marines 2. The Cyberpunk, I just wanted to try a game from the earlier generation. And, you know, everybody online plays that game. So then I got that. And then Fortnite, I really feel like you should do this with more stuff. Really. No, Fortnite for real. You know, people say paid subscriptions. We did that. But then I'm like, you know what? You can just buy if you guys release more stuff like that for like all brands, look, I want to see Batman. I want to see a Batman disc. No, I think that's where people don't understand. Shout out to Fortnite. And then Avatar, I bought that for my wife. But she doesn't want to play it. No, it's not her type of game, I guess. But all I'm saying is, if I was teaching the class, I said, look, Mr. Harrison Ford, I hope Ripon College hires you as a professor. I really do. Because, you know, I was like, well, you know what does love mean? And I'm like, you know what, that should be a philosophy class. Okay, guys? And I think it can, I don't know, I think it can change you. And I'm like, well, maybe I've been too selfish with my ideas. And I'm like, I think video games tell a lot about a person. So I'm on game 6 here. I'm gonna show off game 6. I can't believe this though. I really can't. So I rented this on Gamefly. Shout out to Gamefly. But I can't believe. So I just kept the game basically, and it came with this. And then I have the CD currently playing. But I can't believe that, dude. Look at this. Okay, let me get my son's food. Here's the disc. There's a manual. And then an art book. I was like, and then an art book? No, I think that's incredible. So shout out to Gamefly for offering that service. So people can rent the game. You know, because that's my only criticism of, you know, like Game Pass and then PlayStation's membership, which we do both. The only one that we don't do is Nintendo. We don't do their yearly subscription. And this is not a paid advertisement. And look, don't take your investment advice from me, but all I'm saying is I've purchased items from this company. I would think it would be super sweet if you sponsored myself or Harrison Ford at Ripon College. Just let him know that he's the head professor there. Hopefully, you know, if Ripon says, hey, this guy is so silly, but you know what, maybe he makes a lot of sense. No, maybe I would love to teach. So maybe one day I can teach philosophy at Ripon College and it'll be full circle. So, yeah. Shout out to Restoration Hardware. And, you know, full disclosure, I own your stock. I also own your products. And I think that's the way to do it. If someone was asking me, you know, I'm going to pretend I'm on that centenarian episode. I'm going to link that. But that video, you know, it made me think. I'm like, they're absolutely right, you know? So this is my first real video where I'm like trying to do a video and replicate what other people do on their channel. So this goes to my shout out to someone I'm hoping would sponsor me, Restoration Hardware. I think your furniture is awesome. And if I did become a professor in my imaginary class that I'm pretending to teach just to practice out loud, and I linked it to Ripon College, then it'd be done. And I'd be like, thank you. Hope you guys sponsor me.